One second, let me open. Yes, yes. So batch management comes under logistics general. Here is our batch management. Okay. So if we talk about the total batch management part, so first of all, we have to define the batch level. Okay. Now suppose if you have a one company and they have a multiple plant, generally the batch management is very, very commonly used in the pharmaceutical, FMCG, okay, and automobile sector also. But the automobile and steel industries, the uses of batch management is not that much. Okay, suppose if you have a multiple plant, okay, if you have a one company and you have a multiple plant across the different location, so generally the standard, I mean the common way to create a batch is something like that. Suppose if I have a these plant 1110, 1112, 1130, 1140. So we try to cover all the information in our batch number. First of all, let's say I'll pick up a last two digit, which will represent my plant. Okay. Then I may consider DDMMYY, which will be my date. Okay. Now you can also use, see, there is no any restriction of defining a numeric or alphanumeric. So if you want to go for alphanumeric, so you can also fix any kind of prefix or suffix as per your choice. So let's say if I want to put a prefix for this, A, B, now we can say this first type A will be used for chemical 1, this will be used for chemical 2. Now, are you aware about the shelf life monitoring, Praveen?
Uh, yeah.
Okay. So see, the shelf life monitoring is if you want to monitor your shelf life of product. So generally, what we do, we define a shelf life in our material master. Okay. So for shelf life monitoring, batch management is must, because suppose if you purchase today a 10 quantity, again another 20 quantity, 30 quantity, and 40 quantity. Okay, you purchase this much quantity. Now your issuance is irregular in pattern. You have a current stock of 100 number. Okay. Now when you issue material, let's say you issued 5, 8, 10, 6 in this way. So now you won't be able to know the relationship between your receipt and issuance. Okay. So here the role of batch management comes in picture. Suppose if I have created a batch for my first receipt and say my batch number is A111111, this will be A112, this will be A113, this will be A114. So at the time of goods issue, if I activate batch management for a material, then this material, it means that this material will be handled in batches, whether this is your receipt or your issuance. This batch number will follow. So here we'll have these kind of scenario. I'll say that I have issued 5 numbers from this batch. Okay, so I can have a simple idea. Okay, and if I going for material aging, okay, then what I can say that for material for this batch, aging is this much. For second batch, aging is this much. For third batch, aging is this much. Okay, but suppose if you don't go for batch management, in that case, it will be very difficult to track material aging as well as your shelf life. Material as you can get the material aging detail on basis of material only. But if you want to know, suppose if you want to implement the FIFO, first in first out, or LIFO, in that case, if just assume that we are not using batch management. In that case, how system will determine that which was your first receipt. Okay, so this batch management is used in many areas. Okay, in MM we also use batch management for shelf life monitoring, the material aging. In a similar way, we can use this batch management in PP also. So first of all, suppose you have a one plant, you have a one company, say this is, and under that you have these many plants: 1110, 1112, 1120, 1130, 1140. Okay, so now what you can do now, it is your call whether you want to keep this batch number unique at what level, at client level or plant level. Okay, so generally the general practice is that batch number will be unique for plant level only. Okay, because we design our batch logic is this, because I'm entering my batch logic in my batch number. So this A10, then DDMMYY comes for 111 plant. Then say for this, my initial two letters will be changed. For this, my initial three letters will be changed. Okay, so we have an option to make a uniqueness. So first of all, we'll define a batch level. Here, see, definition of batch level. Batch unique at plant level first. Second, batch unique at material level. Okay. Now, what is this material level? Suppose if you have a one material, chemical one, chemical two. Okay. So what will happen? This batch number will be treated as a unique for chemical one, but same batch number may be available in chemical two also. Because I said material batch should be unique at material level. Okay. In a similar way, batch unique at plant level and batch unique at client level for the material. So I'm keeping simple batch level material. Now come batch status management. See, in PP, if we talk about the transactive models, which are your PP, PM, QM, okay, here you'll always find a different kind of status. If you remember, we have seen the production order status, release status, technical completion of production order, then partial confirmation, partial delivered, fully confirmed, fully delivered. Okay, so in batch, you can also fix up a status. Okay, we can simply activate batch status management here. It is not required because we, one second, 1110 ABC industry. We activate the batch status management for our plant. Now comes the initial status of your new batch. One second, let me connect to power. Okay, so here we can set initial status of batch management. It is initial status of batch management can be set with respect to material type. So currently it is enabled for which material? It is enabled for finished goods. You can enable for ROH, raw material. Okay, this is same setting which we done in MM. If you remember, inventory valuation type of setting, which is done on basis of with respect to material type. Okay, then comes your define batch master. So here, this see this assignment of field group is very common thing which we commonly use SAP in everywhere. I mean, here we create a one field group, and under that field group we define certain fields as a default fields. Okay, this is why field selection string. This field selection string should always keep like this. Shouldn't restrict this. Okay, and sorry, assign field to field group. Okay, this is my field name. Is this all are my technical field name? Okay, Mara Mas, Mara this. Okay, now we can set a field group. What is field group? Field group is basically a grouping of field where we can define certain kind of restriction like mandatory, optional, required. Then comes your batch number assignment. Okay, now this batch number can be a two type like we generally used in case of a number ranges. Okay, either your number ranges will be externally generated or internally generated. So the same applicable to batch number also. Here we can say activate internal batch number assignment. So it has been activated. Now second internal batch number assignment for assigned goods receipt. It means whatever receipt you are taking, whether it will come from production order or from your purchase order, this internal number should be assigned or not. So this is on the plant. This is the plant level setting. So this is our plant. I'm simply allowing this. Then comes your range, batch range. So this is one standard object batch underscore CLT where we can define our ranges. See, the concept of batch number range is similar with like we do for our purchase order, purchase requisition. See, in a similar way, you have a one object. Against that object, this is your object. See, here, number, length of domain, this is your field name, and this is your total character length. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this buffering, Praveen?
What is that, Amit?
Just tell me one thing. When you worked on MM, suppose today I generated one document at material document of 49 or 0880. Okay. After that, and this is your last transaction for today. After that, it may possible that on the next day, when you do your first transaction, ideally system should consider this number as a new number for next day first transaction, right? But
Yeah, that's right.
but many time you'll see that system will start numbering from this number. You won't find 81 to up to 89 to 88 number. You just try to figure out in your scenarios. Generally, this is setting about the buffering. What happen whenever we day gets changed, system buffers certain numbers. Okay, suppose for
I see that because when you try to post anything, for example, with my user ID and another user ID do the same thing at the same time, then there will be a buffer of some number range is missing.
number is just missing
Yeah.
because it happened because of the buffer. Suppose they have given a buffer of 10 numbers. So what will happen? You and another user able to pass that entry simultaneously because they have provided the buffer. But if buffer is not available, they won't allow you.
Yeah.
So this is same type of buffering. Here, your ranges. So these are all intervals. So these are intervals 0, 1, 2. Commonly we use this interval. This is see here somebody used this alphanumeric interval also. Like here, I guess this one is used by some SD guy or some PP guy. Call is Kolkata, May is month, and last four character is running serial number. Okay, so we can define number ranges as per our requirement. Then comes creation of new batches. Okay, now here we define that at what point of time system should create this new batches. So here we define batch creation for production order slash process order. Okay, here, okay, here what happened, we have if you recall, we created one production scheduler profile. Okay, the production scheduler profile is used to automate certain kind of operations. Okay, like new batch number creation. So here we maintain a relationship between our production scheduler profile and your plant. See, this is my plant. I have these three production scheduler profiles, these many. No, 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 no. Our plant is 1110, right? Double or 110. 1110. Oh, ho, ho, I made it completely wrong because from this is my plant. Sorry, where is my plant? It should be 1110. Double word, 1110. So I'm picking any production scheduler profile and I'm assigning to my plant. See, this is my production scheduler profile.
Okay.
Okay, what happened? Why we use this production scheduler profile? See, it can perform certain kind of action automatically, like automatic on creation of order should be released automatically. Generally, what happens when we create order, after that we press one green flag to release it. Okay, that is your manual control. You're releasing manually. But if you want to automate this releasing, then we can use this production scheduler profile. This production scheduler profile will be a part of our material master, right? In a similar way, on release, what system should do? Execute printing, schedule orders, because when we release, system will schedule order as per our material capacity. And all these three document links to material and all this is a DMS related link. Okay. Now here, material availability checked. What happened if you remember when we create order at that time, there is an option to check raw material availability, whether the material is available full or not. Okay. Then goods receipt. So I'm picking automatic goods receipt here. Okay. So we can use this also. Okay. Then capacity planning, availability check. These all are not required for as far as the batch management. Batch management is concerned. This is required batch management, automatic batch creation in the order. Okay. So what will happen whenever we create order at that time, system will assign a particular batch number to a order. Okay, we have this one option. Second option is that system will assign this batch number at the time of order release, okay, or after release. And third one is no automatic batch creation in production and process order. Then where this batch will be created, this in that case, if we select the third option, in that case batch number will be generated at the time of your production receipt, your finished product receipt. Suppose if I pick up option number one here, I just show you where this batch number will be available. See here one field, this is gray field. Okay, so one way is that if when you create order, then system will automatically assign batch number here. Second way is that when you want to release if you want that batch number should be released at the batch number should be generated at the time order releasing. In that case also system will assign batch number here. And third option is that you'll generate your own batch number at the time of production receipt. We are not going to use batch classification now. This is one interesting thing. Always batch split. What is this always batch split? What happened in many industry? I give you example of an steel industry. The process which we have taken, that process is called slitting. Okay, so what happened? You have this one big sheet, metal sheet, and your final objective is to get this sheet into three pieces. Okay, there will be some scrap generation and all that. Okay, so now what we can do? We can split our batches. How? Suppose this is your parent material. This is your parent raw material. Its batch number is A 10 dash 0106 0416. This is your parent batch number. Now, if you want to keep your parent batch number as it is, okay, what is happening? This is your parent material and this is your child material. You haven't done anything. You just splitted this big plate into three parts. Okay, So here you can do one thing. If you want to keep your parent batch number as it is, you can split this batch into three parts. Okay, how? This will be your first batch number. First, this will be your second, and this will be your third number. So now all batches are same. So what generally we do, we add one suffix to this batch number. Let's say A. A will be used as suffix. Here B will be used as suffix and here C will be used. So your final batch number will be this much. Okay, so what we have done here, we splitted our batch parent batch into few child batches. Okay, so if you want to activate these kind of functionalities, okay, then we can activate the batch split here. Okay, then comes your order type. See what happened when we create order. Suppose I am creating one production order. One way is that you enter your material, okay, and press enter. So what system is asking you? System is asking you to enter order type. Now, if you want to give us some kind of comfort to user that suppose if you have a multiple order type and user may get confused, then you can maintain your order type in production scheduler profile itself. Suppose if I enter PP01 here as my order type, so what will happen if I assign this production scheduler profile to my material master, then system won't ask you this order type. You can keep this order type as a blank. Okay, simply enter your material, plant, and press enter. So by referring a production scheduler profile, system will determine the correct order type. Okay, so we created
Okay.
a production scheduler profile, and now this is our production scheduler profile. This product profile will be available in our config part also. See, this 1110 is visible here. Okay, now as I clicked on this 1110 production scheduler profile, system is asking me about the batch management. Now, automatic batch creation. Again, I have a three option which we have seen at the time of creation of order, release of order, or no automatic batch. This all settings gets copied from your production scheduler profile. Then we can also create the batches for our movement type. Okay, these are all our standard SAP movement type. We can define that how batch number should be generated when we perform any movement type. Like here we have these options: automatic / manual and check against external number range. Okay. Then automatic, manual and check in user exist. Then third is automatic / no manual creation. Means system will automatically generate this number. Third is D is manual without check. Okay, so we have these many options. Generally, we always keep as a automatic / manual and check against external batch number because it is one of the safest method. Okay, first thing system will generate automatic, but you'll have a manual controls also, and system will always follow the external batch number range. Okay, Now we'll go to material master. Suppose if I create any material master as a SF002 industry mechanical, this is a dicey. I'm going to create semi-finish. I'm keeping normal views. I'm not keeping quality view because it is not required for here. Okay, I'm saying oh, so I'm keeping maintenance item as a EC01 as my storage location. Okay, now I'll simply enter material for batch management. These are all the very basic things. Now this is one important thing. If you want to activate batch management for this material, because see it is possible that you are dealing with many items, okay, and you want to monitor few items under the batch management. Okay, so this is the one material master based control. And remember, once you active this batch management, you cannot withdraw it. You have only one way: delete this material and create another material. Okay, so activated batch management here. Then I'm not going to use this all. I'm using here backflashing, automatic goods issue. I'm also not going to check anything here. Then I simply jump to work scheduling view. In work scheduling view, see this batch management tick is enabled. Now here we can define our, we'll define it later because here we need a bomb. Okay, so this is your production scheduler profile. Here we can assign a production scheduler profile to material master. So that what system will do? System will perform all the tasks whichever mentioned in a production scheduler profile about automatic operations like order releasing on creation or order scheduling on creation. Okay, automatic goods receipt system will link up all the production scheduler profile with this material. Okay, and I'm picking anyone, and I'm keeping its cost as 300. Now, so in Material Master, what is the change? The one change is you you have to activate the batch management either in purchasing view or in work scheduling view. Second is you'll assign a one production scheduler profile in work scheduling view. Now I have saved this material. See what happened. I simply entered my material. I am not going to enter my order type. Okay, now I'm pressing enter for newly created material. System will directly take me to order creation. Okay, now if we see the our previous scenario where we haven't defined any production scheduler profile, which was for the material SF001. If I keep this field blank, then system will ask me to enter order type because it is not defined that which order type should be default for this material master. Okay, now let's say I'm creating an order and I'll say I use this 10 numbers and this will be my batch. I'm not defined any routing, that's why system giving me error. Okay, as I told you earlier also, for order generation, primary you need two master. One is bill of material and second is routing. But if we talk about the mandatory master, then routing is your mandatory master. You do not require the bill of material for order type. See, this number system has automatically created this number, new batch number, because we said that batch number should be created at the time of order creation. Okay, system automatically generated this batch number here. Now if I release this order and save this order, now after releasing and saving, next step is to create a this my order number. To confirm this order, okay, I confirm this order. See here, system automatically picked up batch number from your order. Okay, now it means that now this material is a batch managed material and it will be considered as a unique identity throughout your system. Why it get failed? It got failed maybe due to the posting date error. Because I haven't checked the posting date. Yes. So I'm going to clear this from transaction COGI. I'm putting date and I'm saving it. See, one goods movement has been successfully executed. Now if we go and check the stock position, this material is batch managed. So system will display stock at plant table first, then storage location second, then third level will be batch. This much. Okay. Suppose if I create one more order for same item of same quantity, I'm keeping everything same and I saved it. Now if I confirm this order, system will generate another number. Okay, here system posted another production receipt. If we go back and refresh our stock, so our stock will be displayed in this way. Okay, it will display stock against individual batches. It will also display stock against individual storage locations and plant and further on up to your client company code. Okay, so first I just brief here. If we talk about the basic settings, so first of all, we'll have to activate the batch level, which will be on material slash plant slash client. Second will be batch status management. Okay. Third will be batch status activation for plant. Fourth will be creation of new batches. Here your production scheduler profile will become. Production scheduler profile you can directly generate from OPKP also. Then comes your batch creation for production slash process order. These are 5 to 6 steps. After that, if we talk about the master data part, so first of all, material master. In material master, either in purchasing or work scheduling view, we have to activate batch management. Secondly, in work scheduling view, we need to assign production scheduler profile. Okay, so this much is required for batch management. Okay, Praveen.
Okay, Amit. Amit, quick
Hello.
thing, can you also send me this Excel sheet too?
Praveen, you there? I'm not able to hear
Yeah,
your voice.
I'm there. Can you send me this Excel sheet?
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, actually, I reduced my speaker volume.
Hey, can you send me the Excel sheet?
This Excel sheet?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll send you the Excel sheet.
because it has all the transactions and step by steps, so I can
Mm.
use it
Because we
for
all,
my practice.
yeah. So tomorrow probably we'll see the, like we should see, we'll see the variant config.
Okay.
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 Fine. So I think I hasn't shared you the recording of the day before yesterday class, na?
That's right.
So I'll share both the recording with Ganesh along with this Excel sheet, right?
Okay. And do you have any like SCM textbook or something, Amit?
Which one?
Do you have any SCM textbooks?
Human capital management.
For example, if I have SRM, then I'll be having SRM 7 dot something, right? As a textbook itself from SAP. Do you have anything like that for PP?
For PP,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, I have a material, but I need to search it. I mean, whether it is in the form of a book or something like that.
Like a PDF or something.
Something PDF, and I'll have 1 second.